Hey everybody, back out on the 100-yard range today with a part 2 to the Bear Creek Arsenal upper chambered in 6mm arc. So the first video I shot 3 different factory loadings, just some 3-shot groups, just to kind of get a feel for what the accuracy potential of the gun is. So today I'm going to shoot some hand loads with 2 different bullets. Well, first off we'll be shooting these 105 Hornady hollow point boat tails. Now I'm going to shoot some of the factory ammo, and then I've got 3 different charge weights of Varget with these bullets as well. So I'll shoot 4 groups with it. Now the first group with the factory ammo is just going to be 4 rounds because I'm trying to save some of this for when I shoot it out to distance and gather some velocity data. So I'll do a 4-round group with that, and then I'll do 3 5-round groups with 3 different charge weights of Varget. Now this is more just of a safety and a function check. This isn't really accuracy development, load development or anything like that. I know I'm going to shoot these bullets. I know I'm going to shoot this powder. I'll probably just pick the highest grain weight that doesn't show pressure signs and doesn't, you know, if I start blowing primers out or something like that, then obviously I won't use that load. But just sort of an accuracy evaluation. Not really a load development, but we'll go ahead and get started. Here are the results of our 105s. So first up was our factory ammo, which, man, pretty decent little group there for factory ammo. I mentioned I was shooting a 4-round group, trying to save some of that ammo. And then I came up here and shot my first charge weight with Varget, this 5-round group. I messed with my 0 a little bit here, that's why we're different point of impact. And then I came over here and shot my second 5-round group, and then followed up with my last 5-round group here. Kind of an interesting little group. We just shot all the way around the bullseye, but not through it. But I did the 2 hottest loads. I did get some Pierce primers, so I'm gonna have to back off of that. Case heads on the first charge weight looked pretty decent, not too bad of ejector swipes, and no Pierce primers on that one. But probably going to either test that load out again or back off another half grain. No need to get crazy with it. I didn't notice that I'd punctured a primer until I had finished shooting them, or I would have not shot those last ones. But oh well, that's why we test. That's one of the ones there. It's pretty bad ejector swipes and pierced a primer, but didn't really feel significantly different. The ejection pattern was about the same. So anyway, next up I'm going to shoot some of these 80 grain ELD-VTs, and same deal, I've got 3 charge weights of Varget that I'll shoot right behind it. So we'll get started on that. So went ahead and stopped after the first 5 rounds on the hand loads, just because that brass had pretty good swipes on the case heads, and I don't want to blow any more primer or puncture any more primers. So first group here, the factory stuff. Once again, a really good group from the factory stuff, and then first 5-round group with the Varget here. I think based on these results, Now, I didn't start at the starting loads. I rarely do. I mean, when they work up load data, those pressures, I mean, they know what their factory or what their cartridges are supposed to run at. So there's no need for me, in my opinion, to go through wasting all the bullets to work up all the way through the range. So I usually start near the top. Now, since 6ARC has load data for bolt guns and gas guns, and the bolt gun pressure is significantly higher, I thought it would probably be fairly safe to start at the top end of the gas gun stuff. That's almost 10,000 psi less. So basically, I learned what I needed to learn. I'll pull the bullets that I didn't shoot, the 80 grain ELDs, and I think I'm going to go a half grain off where I started with both bullets, and come out and shoot those, and I feel like that'll be a pretty safe place to be. Now, the factory ammo is pretty hot too. You get some swipes on the case heads on those. So as long as I'm kind of in that range, looking about the same way, that's where I'm going to hang out. So anyway, the results are what they are. Looks like we'll have to do a part 3, come out and shoot those final loads, and then also shoot them out to 500 yards and compare the drops between my hand loads and the factory stuff. But still continue to be impressed with how well this very inexpensive upper shoots, and I appreciate you watching.